Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For this video, I'm going to be reacting to another Inside Edition video. This is people who behaved badly in restaurants. And yeah, I think it's crazy because it's just food, first of all. And also, if there is a mistake with your order, you can just politely ask or tell them that there was a mistake and then they'll fix it. And like some people go crazy if like the restaurant doesn't have, like they run out of something on the menu. Okay. Like, it's not that serious. You can go to another location or order something else. Like, it's just food. It's not that serious. So I don't understand why all these people get crazy at different places. But let's see what is going on in this video. And please subscribe. Let me know what else I should react to in the comments below. Oh, I remember that one.
Badly in restaurants.
Like when she threw the soup in her face.
In 2022, three
Oh,
women
Waffle
were
House.
caught on camera trashing a fast food restaurant in Manhattan.
Is this Waffle House?
They hurled glass bottles.
Can I read? It says the place. I'm like, is this Waffle House? But I don't know. Why are all Waffle Houses crazy?
And other
I've seen it
items at
on
the
videos.
service.
I've never been.
They even leaped over the counter to continue their attack.
For what though?
All this was over getting charged $1.75 for extra sauce.
Okay, they're dumb because it's just $1.75, but after they get arrested, they're gonna have to pay fines and stuff, which is gonna be more than $1.75. So, what was the reason? I don't understand. People are weird.
In 2018, a man was caught slurping soup at a Chicago restaurant buffet. He did it 4 times.
Why not just get a bowl and like there's bowls like right in front of him, probably like under the counter. He couldn't think to do that.
Returning the ladle to the pot.
That's just disgusting. It can make people sick. Anything that was going on in this guy's mouth is now going on in that soup.
Also in
What is that?
2018, a furious father threw a smoothie at Connecticut store employees. He claimed there was peanut butter in a drink after he advised that his son was allergic.
I want to speak to the
Okay, so they can fix it. Like, I don't understand.
person who made
Make a new drink.
He threw the drink, hitting a young worker behind the counter.
I'm calling the police.
He also made racially charged comments.
immigrant loser.
What? We have a customer who's out of control. He's been yelling racist things at us.
He was later charged with intimidation based on bigotry,
Okay, show his face and take away his job.
bias, breach of peace, and criminal trespass. He received accelerated rehabilitation with a probation period of 1 year and was required to make a $500 charitable contribution. In 2021, a Texas
I've seen this
woman was mad
one.
about her soup being too hot and threw it in the manager's.
And also, if the soup is too hot, how about wait before you eat it, or like blow your spoon? Like, she's dumb. I don't understand people. How can you be so dumb? Like, it's common sense. Just wait for it to cool down or blow the soup. Soup is hot. So, I don't understand people.
The manager said the woman first called to complain.
And I, of course, offered her like refunds and was trying to get.
So, you called because you left the store already. So, I can't even imagine people's thoughts or way of thinking, because that's so dumb to me. Like, just blow your soup or let it cool down. Like, that's what you do with any hot food. So why today you don't understand that concept?
Together either a replacement meal or just something completely different if she wasn't in the mood for soup anymore. And she just continued to yell.
The customer showed up to confront her in person.
She just still continued to yell, make a scene.
I want to know what she was saying.
Still cursing with, families and other children in the restaurant. And that's when I said, ma'am, you either need to calm down or leave, or I'm going to be calling the police. And I said, ma'am, I can still help you and get you something. I just ask that you don't yell and cuss at me. And that's
And who is the guy? Not her running away after she did it. I would chase after her.
Fortunately, the soup had cooled down when it was thrown into her face.
The soup cooled down when it was thrown. It was probably the perfect temperature to eat, and she threw it. She didn't want to eat that soup in the first place.
The warmth of the soup was not enough to really burned me. I mean, as you can see, I have no injuries from that itself, but the spices from the soup are what my eyes were stinging so bad. They were burning, and the spices were all like inside of the top part of my nose, and it caused me to have a nosebleed.
The customer walked out, but was later identified and arrested. She was charged with a Class A misdemeanor assault causing
Good.
bodily injury according to Bell County Sheriff's Department.
And
She
fines.
pleaded no contest to the
Lock her
assault
up.
charge and was sentenced to 50 months deferred adjudication and 6 days of jail work release. That same year, a waitress was praised after kicking a rude customer out of her diner.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now.
It looks like you're trying to reason with him. What are you saying here?
I'm trying to reason with him, but there's no reason with somebody like that.
Sandra says the guy was a regular who had been rude before, but she told Allison Hall that on this night he crossed the line.
You're not gonna call me a bitch.
You were pretty gutsy, getting your finger up in his face and just really telling him off.
It came from my anger for 5 weeks of seeing his face. I just couldn't stand it anymore.
5
He had to
weeks
go
of seeing
one
his
way or
face.
the other.
Let's go. Yeah.
I had never seen her yell like that before. It was also very inspiring.
She is a hero. She won't admit to it, but she is, really.
Who are these people?
She's sticking up for every
Oh,
way
he
to
shot the
stand
video.
up for her.
Dang, can I
I wouldn't
read
say I'm a hero,
first
I would
before I
say
ask
I'm a
questions?
mother. I'm telling you right now.
Also in 2021,
I like how people walk away after they attack the other person, because why not stick around, see what happens after?
a customer sucker punched Courtney Hickey, the manager of a restaurant in Columbus, Ohio. It happened after she asked the customer to reinsert her credit card.
I'm pretty sure I was looking down at the time when she did it because I just didn't even see it coming at all. I caught myself and tried to assess the situation as quickly as I possibly could. The potential of getting hit or worse is always a possibility, and I'm just glad it wasn't worse.
In 2022,
Oh, I think I've seen this too.
was arrested for setting fire to a New York City restaurant.
And he set himself on fire
over a
too.
reportedly botched order. The FDNY released video of someone.
That's
who
so
appears to
dumb.
set
Like, they mess
fire
up your order, just
deliberately to a Bangladeshi
tell them,
restaurant in
like,
Queens, New
this
York.
is what you decide to
The
do.
suspect looked around and waited for a person to pass before dousing the front of the restaurant and sidewalk in a liquid.
Well, I'm glad he got set on fire too.
The fire reportedly caused over $1,500 in damage. The suspect was later arrested
And he has to
charged
pay
with
for all
one
those
count of
damages.
arson, 1 count of criminal mischief, and 1 count of reckless endangerment. In March of 2025, this customer alerted his waitress about hair on his food.
It's not your typical hair in the food because you could see it was just all over the top of it, and he had ate most of the food out from
He put it there
under
himself.
this wad of hair.
Because she was suspicious, management checked surveillance video. They could see the reflection in the window of the other guest reaching for the back of her head.
She must have pulled out a very sizable wad of hair. He reaches across the table to get it, and when he does, he sees it's a big wad of hair, so he's under the table trying to filter some of it out. I was like caught off guard that somebody would stoop this low to get a free meal from us. What is really comical, after he plants the hair, he continues to eat out of the plate. It was that good. He needed another bite.
Stephen Baby
So
has
dumb.
more.
When the con was uncovered, the manager quickly ran outside to confront the couple. And what did he see? Well, the guy who was just caught on tape putting his girlfriend's hair in his food was down on one knee proposing.
He's getting down on one knee.
Oh my
He's
gosh.
Like, hey, I got you on video, pal. What you did is despicable.
So lame.
In 2018, a Georgia man got a hard lesson in keeping his hands to himself after groping
Good,
a waitress
that's what
at
he
a
gets.
pizzeria and getting taken down to the ground.
I honestly didn't even give it much thought. I did it. I didn't even know I could do that.
The 21-year-old employee was a college student.
I didn't even realize that I took him down the way I did until I saw the video afterwards.
Not only did Amelia Holden take him down, she scolded him in front of the entire establishment.
A lot of things that I can't really repeat.
The man was arrested and eventually pleaded guilty
Of
to
course he looks
sexual
like this.
To see them put him in handcuffs.
All these creepy people, why they all look the
And get
same?
this, the suspect was believed to be having dinner with his wife and friends.
I don't care who you are. You have no right to disrespect me.
For Inside Edition,
Oh, that was the last one. Well, yeah, people are weird. Like, can we normalize being normal? Like, why do all these people, something going on in their head, as Winnie Williams would say, ticky ticky boom boom. I don't know what's wrong with these people. But anyway, that is the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Let me know what else I should react to in the comments below. And if you want to see my experiences in Korea, you can check out my first channel, SEKSHI. And if you want to see my other socials, it's right here under my face. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.